Hey, it's me again. I just came from the inside of Costco. It's crowded in there, but it's not too bad at this point. They haven't been open too long. I got my Nexus Humectress and that, and it doesn't matter how I say it. Somebody else say I'm saying it wrong. Frank and Humectress, the shampoo and conditioner. If you have trouble with staticky hair or really dry hair, this stuff is wonderful. I really like it. It revives dry and brittle hair in just one use. And it really does. After you use it a few times, your hair will feel really silky and nice. So, but they have, you could get these 2 big ass bottles in there in Costco for $29.99, and that's the regular price. It's not on sale. And I've been paying like $37.99 with the subscribe and save with Amazon for this same bit right here, this exact same thing. So I'm gonna start buying it at Costco. It really pays to compare prices at different locations, and with the internet, you can do it online really easily these days. I'm gonna go over there and check the gas pump situation. I forgot to tell you about my makeup. My face right now feels like I have on a latex mask. It's very uncomfortable. I'm very aware of my makeup because right now I have on 2 layers of foundation and it feels really awful, and it has settled into all of my wrinkles and it makes me look like Freddy Krueger, and I don't like it. See, I don't need any makeup advice, okay? I'm just saying it right off the bat. I don't need any makeup advice. You probably think I do. They're looking like, oh, honey, you do need makeup advice. I don't care. I do what I want. I keep going back to the L'Oreal True Match foundation. I like it. Oh, come on, honey. I'm perpendicular, but whatever. You know, I like it. I've tried other foundations. I've tried the fancy schmancy shit. I've tried mid-level shit, cheap shit. I like the L'Oreal True Match foundation. I just do. I like the consistency of it. I like the light coverage. I just like it. Okay? Well, I cannot. What are we doing? Honey, you gonna drop your toilet paper. She's trying to go over a speed bump with her big cart and it went whoop in her toilet paper about. Sorry, let me get out of the way. Let's check out the gas pump situation first. Hold on. Oh, you can't get there from here. Go this way. Well, hell, you can't tell. I'm sorry. Dang nabbit. They got you coming way down here now. I thought, oh God, I thought this was a situation they were going to rectify. Oh Lord, it looks like the end of the world down there. They have the whole covering just ripped apart. It looks like a Tyrannosaurus came through here. I guess I'll put some gas in my car. So, okay. You know, I get more tannish this time of year, but I don't want my face to tan, so I put on, you know, what, sunblock or whatever. I don't tan my face. There's a Nissan Leaf, and it looks different. Oh, is that a new one? Sorry. Yeah, so anyway, I have to sort of adjust my foundation throughout the summer, you know, to kind of match down, like, down here, you know. Because otherwise my face looks really, really pale. And I have a cool complexion. I know it's a cool tone complexion, you know, with the blue veins and all that. I have a cool tone complexion. So they have cool, warm, and neutral. Different. They have like 46 shades of this foundation. So I was using C5. I was using C4, bumped it up to C5. And I thought, well, naturally the next one will be C6, so I just ordered one on Amazon. I didn't really look at it. I thought, well, that would be the next darkest one, right? Lord, I don't have them with me, so I can't show you. Why are we doing this? Oh, let me tell you about my experience in Costco too. Well, I ordered C6 and I tried it. It came in the mail. They delivered it yesterday. So this morning I got up and I got the C6 out and I went to put it on. It was comical how it was just, and I thought, just keep smearing it in. It'll get better. It'll get better. It looked like I put chocolate icing on my face. Like, oh no. Oh no. There is a huge difference between C5 and C6. Massive difference. Because I'm looking at it in the bottle like, I don't know about that. And then I went to put it on. It looked even darker. Like, oh shit. But I had to go, like, because I got to get to Harris Teeter. I got to hurry up and mush this shit on my face. I got to go. But I got it on, and I'm looking at it like, you cannot leave the house looking like this. You cannot. You look like a damn Oompa Loompa. You can't go anywhere like this. It looked like I had a mask on, just like a big latex mask. It was horrible. And at first I had it on my lips, and I legitimately looked like a damn Oompa Loompa. All I needed was, did they have like white eyebrows? All I needed are my untinted eyebrows, and I'd be an Oompa Loompa. So I said, I do not have time to wash this off and start over. I have to go. So I just grabbed the C5 and just sort of caked it over the C6. Like, are you changing your mind, or what are you doing? That lane's not going to go any faster. Well, maybe it is going to go faster. What do I know? I'm staying where I am because as soon as I get out of this line, it'll start moving again, because that's just how it works. Whatever line I get in, it stops. And as soon as I get out of it, it starts moving again. And the line I'm in will stop. It's the universe having a sense of humor, I reckon. I don't even know how much the gas is. I can't read it from here. So I grabbed the C5. I said, just take it, just smear it over, you know. So that's what I did. But it feels horrible. It feels awful because I have primer on. Well, I have the Mally spackle on, then the primer, then one coat of foundation, and another coat of foundation, and it feels terrible. And if you look at it up close, it is not pretty. It is really bad. It is so cakey because you're not supposed to put on 2 coats of it. But I said, I gotta go. I don't care. Smear, smear, smear. And I went out the door like, whatever. So I'm actually playing around with it. I took an empty bottle, and I think I'm going to mix a little bit of the C6 with a little bit with the C5, and I'm due to try to just blend them a little bit and see if I can come up with something. I just want it to be a little bit darker. I don't want to try any other brand. I don't want to do that. I like the L'Oreal. I go through this every summer. I have to kind of play with it and figure out what I want to do with it, and you know, but it was bad because I went to this Insanity class and I got sweaty, and I have the towel over here. It's embarrassing. I wiped off, it looks like I wiped a half a pound of makeup off on this. I just take a towel to wipe my sweaty face and neck with. Oh, it wiped a lot of it off. It looks like I just smeared it with some kind of weird chocolate pudding or something. It's just awful. It's awful. So I got into Costco. Do you want to see this? I keep showing y'all. Y'all probably don't care. Gas is $3.29 for regular. I'm going to show you anyway. Alright, so look at the cover. It's all ripped up. Got men in a hole down there. See, I thought they were supposed to be done by now. They made it sound like this was not going to be, you know, some long drawn out thing. But it is. I mean, they still have it all chopped up, and I don't know what they're doing anymore. Of course, I imagine it's a pretty complicated process to put in, you know, you have to do the underground tanks, and I mean, yeah, it's complicated. You can't just come in here and do it in a day or two. I understand that, but I didn't think it was supposed to take this long. Anyway, why does it look so dark? Ew. Oh, brighten up, baby. There you go. So I got into Costco and I got my prescription. I was able to walk right up, which never happens, but I hit him at the perfect time where there was nobody back there. There was no waiting, and I was able to just walk right up. That never happens. So I was really glad I went when I did. Got my prescription, and then on the way out, I thought, don't forget your shampoo and conditioner. So grab that. And a line, people had kind of clumped up at the checkout. And there was this guy there, you know, because I've always said the tagline of Costco should be, will you give me a damn minute? Because no matter what, and I understand, they got to move people through. I get that. But they will rush you, and sometimes they get a little snippy about it. I walked up, and there were 2 people in front of me. We were waiting to use the self-checkouts. I really like the self-checkouts. I just had the one thing. Like, I'm not waiting in those long lines over there. And the guy up there's like, form 2 lines. Form 2 lines. We were in 2 lines. I'm like, and then he started to get mad. Like, y'all need to form 2 lines. Like, we're in 2 lines. Do you see this? 2 of us are here. There's a guy over here. We're in 2 lines. And he kept saying it. Form 2 lines. Like, I'm going to bust your ass in a minute. I'm going to hit you with this shampoo. We're in 2 lines. I don't know who you're yelling at. Form 2 lines. And he just kept saying it. Why don't you just put a divider up and a big ass sign, and then you won't have a job anymore? Just a big sign that says form 2 lines, dummies. And there you go. But here's the thing though. So you have a row of self-checkouts here and a row of self-checkouts here. Like 4 registers on each. So would you assume that this line was for these registers and this line was for these registers? I would, because that's how it was going. When one of these opened up, this next person would go. When one of these opened up, this person in this line would go. Well, one of them opened up over here, and I was next waiting to go over here. And he looks over at me and goes, "Ma'am, come on." And I said, "I'm sorry? Come over here to this register." Like, but that's their register. Come over here. And he's like yelling at me. Like, okay, damn. Just rude ass. But I don't know why I was allowed, because because this lady was coming and she looked at me like, "I think you better go, because if you don't, he's going to like give you a whipping or something." I don't know. He was mean. So like, it's too early in the day for you to be this mad. I mean, what are you mad about? He was yelling at us like we were a bunch of little kids that weren't listening. I didn't care for it. I tell you, I have had some unpleasant experiences in Costco lately. I don't even know. You want to see how thick the asphalt is? You want to see this thick asphalt? Look at that thick asphalt. Yeah, it's all chewed up. Men in a hole. Yeah, dudes in trucks. They got their trucks over there. It's not my dudes in trucks, though. So I got yelled at in Costco because I didn't go to the line that I didn't go to the register for the other line. Like, why would I? Nobody else is doing that. Come on! I don't appreciate it, honestly. You know, Carl would never call a woman he didn't know sweetheart. I thought about that after, I swear that manager, I think it was a manager, said that. It's 3 for 1, sweetheart. Buy 3, get 1, sweetheart. And I thought Carl would never say that to a woman he didn't know. I can't imagine him saying that to anybody. He would say that was inappropriate. Like, if you don't know a woman, you can't talk to her like that. It's just not appropriate. You know, Mother said that you have to date for a while before you can talk to her like that. It's just wrong. It's too intimate for someone you don't know. Even Carl knows better than that. I don't know. I think I just need to go home and take a nap. I need to go home and lay down. I did eat my rabbit ears, though. I finished those before I went into Costco. I didn't even look at anything else. I did not get a pizza. I told my son yesterday I had to go pick up something at Costco. Pizza? I'm like, no, there's not going to be any pizza because I'm burnt out on Costco pizza. We've had it too many times lately. So, what are we doing here? Oh, I know why this lane is so slow. With this one, you only have the 2 pumps there, and over there they have 4. You can go to either side. So, yeah, I guess it would have been better to get in that other line, but I don't care. I'm enjoying talking to you. I'm fine with it. What else? I don't know. I just forgot to tell you about my makeup, but it's very cakey. But I've mixed it. I had a bottle that was basically empty, so I just took that one, and I thought I'll use this old bottle to clean it out. Use this old bottle to just kind of mix some in it and shake it up like a little tiny mixed drink. Because I have some of the old bottles that don't have a pump on them, so I just wanted to repurpose one of those bottles, and I'm just gonna mix my own color. I don't know what they expect you to do if you have a cool complexion and C5 is not dark enough, but C6 is way too dark. There's nothing in between them. The only things in between them are N5.5 and N6 are the 2 in between it. And I have an N5.5 and an N6. Oh, that was part of the extra cakiness too, because for good measure, I took part of the N5.5 and mushed it in a little bit. I have like 2.5 coats of foundation on my face. One thing I am going to do when I go home is wash my face. We'll have to take a shower anyway. Yes, I can take my shower because my son is mowing the yard tonight, and I'm not doing it. I said, y'all are going to start doing more of that because I'm just not going to be here as much. I mean, I still want to do it because I enjoy doing it, especially with my new lawnmower. It's kind of fun. It is. It's like driving a little steering a little Power Wheels car around. It's fun. It's not stressful at all. It's not physically challenging or anything. And I like being out there. And usually while I'm out there, I fiddle around with my plants and my flowers, and I just do other things. Yeah, this is complicated. I had no idea they were going to have it like this for so long. Yeah, I had no idea. Oh, and it's weird too, because you get down here and there's a fence in the way, so you can't get over to those other pumps until you get right at it. That's complicated. I don't care for that. Oh, you can see all kinds of stuff. Look down there. Ooh. They have little platforms and little blue pipes going everywhere, and I don't know, like a bunch of little bendy straws. Well, they're hard at work. But see, over there, you have to get past that fence to get over to the pumps. So these people are having to wait, and I'm waiting to use these 2 pumps over here. Yeah, I just wonder how long it's going to be like this. Gosh, can you imagine trying to come here like on a Saturday afternoon to get gas? There would be no point. I mean, you would wait in line for an hour. It'd be like waiting for a ride at the theme park. Not worth it. By the time you get there, the ride is over in like 1 minute and 40 seconds. Like, I cannot believe I waited that long to ride this thing. Not worth it. I guess they're going to replace the whole top part, I suppose. Yeah, there's an impressive line behind me now. But yeah, I'm going to go home. I may just go home and take a shower. I was going to wash my face, but I might as well just get in the shower because I need to wash my hair too. My hair got a little bit sweaty in this class. I was so distracted the whole time. Like, I just could not focus. All I could think about was just how irritated I was about Harris Teeter. But if that's the biggest problem I have, I am not doing too bad. So, yeah, that's about it. I wasn't expecting to have to wait this long, but again, the problem is we just have those 2 pumps up there. I'm looking forward to my kids being out of school. It's going to be kind of weird. My older son will be done. He doesn't even want to go to graduation. He said he's not planning to even go to graduation. He said they can just mail me my diploma. I don't care. He doesn't care about stuff like that. He has all A's. He takes all AP classes. He's very smart. He's a very smart young man. He wouldn't have no trouble getting into college if he wanted to go. I mean, he has stellar grades. I mean, he is just really smart. But he said, I'm just done. I don't want to go to school right now. I just want to go get a job. I just want to go work. I don't want to have to do school anymore for a while. I'm burnt out. I said, okay. So, yeah, he's looked around. He's actually found a place kind of outside of town that's not as much. It would be a little bit more of a drive because, like I say, he's already got a job lined up to start after graduation. It's kind of a drive from where he would be working, but he said, you know, it's worth it, though, because it's so much cheaper, and it's in a nice, quiet area, and yeah. But, yeah, he's going to have to be very careful who he picks for roommates, because I told him, I said, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, you can be good friends with somebody, but you would not want them for a roommate for any number of reasons. Like, they might not pay their rent, they may be really messy, noisy, they may be bringing all kinds of people around, you know, causing problems. You just got to be really careful who you pick for a roommate. getting him to listen is the hard part, because he's just like I was at his age. Like, you could not tell me anything. I ran over something. Was it a person? Oh, look at that. Look down there. It's a big ass metal plate. Wow. I want to go jump on it for some reason. My dad used to keep a lot of scrap metal around when I was a kid, and for a long time he had a big piece like that, and it was curved up, and when I was small I could jump on it just right, and it was like a little spring, and it would bounce you up in the air a little bit, and it was completely covered in rust. I'm glad I didn't cut myself on it, because the edges were kind of sharp. Like, I would have died of tetanus immediately. But yeah, I love to play in the scrap metal. Yeah, oh Lord, when I was his age, you couldn't tell me anything. You couldn't. I would not listen. Oh, I had it, honey. I knew everything. I knew everything. My parents were stupid as far as I was concerned. My parents are idiots. I know what's going on. I know the deal. I know everything. They know nothing. I mean, I really felt that way. I was so cocky at his age. And it's not that he's cocky. It's just that there's a lot that he doesn't really know yet. You know what I mean? He hasn't been out there on his own to learn these things. So, yeah, I said I would just be very careful who you talk to and who you would get for a roommate. Because if that rent still has to be paid every month, whether they give you any money or not, you don't want to be stuck having to pay, you know, somebody else's share or both other people's share, you know? Yeah. I would just, you know, it's just business. I mean, it's not about, you know, well, yeah, we're friends, but bills still have to be paid. So don't let him push you around. And I don't think he would. He is much better about sticking up for himself than I was. Why are you getting out with a paper plate? This man just got out to fill up his car. What is the deal with a paper plate? He got out. Okay, he's doing his card at the thing. He got out, and his cell phone, he has a paper plate with a cell phone on it. Is that your protector? Does that keep it from getting scratched? You know, they sell things for that. A lot more convenient than a paper plate. I'm nosy. He set it down. I wouldn't leave my phone there like that. Don't forget it. Kind of looks like Stephen King. What are you doing with that? Where's he going? He left. He's just walking off like in the movie Falling Down. I'm going home. Oh, he just threw it away. You know, from this angle, he looks like David Letterman. Why are you waving at me? Oh, honey, you don't need to hurry. All right. I'm next. Finally. It's been 23 minutes. Ah. Come on. People behind me are eager. Okay. All right. Let me do the thing, and I'll be right back. All right, I found a pencil. Look, I found a pencil on the ground. Got tape on it. All right, let me get out of the way. Doesn't matter because I can't pull up yet anyway. Huh? What? I found a pencil. How do you get out of here? All right, so if they're expanding the gas pumps, exactly how do they plan to do that? I don't know. I kind of figured they would come this way with them, but it doesn't look like that's what they're doing. I don't know. I don't know what their plan is now, because they're not doing what I thought they were going to do. Anyway, full tank of gas and a pencil that somebody sharpened with a knife. That's the way you're supposed to do it. So my daddy used to sharpen my pencils, get his pocket knife out, sharpen that bad boy. So, okay, I'm going to go home and take a shower and wash about 6 pounds of makeup off my face. Wash my hair. I do need to go to Kohl's. I got to return an Amazon thing, but that's not urgent. I can do that later. I really just want to go home and get a shower because I did get kind of sticky and sweaty in that class, and I haven't had a chance to shower since then. So let me do that. But Yeah, I just forgot to tell you about the bake up, and then I had to tell you about, can I go? Tell you about getting yelled at the Costco. I don't know. Hell, you can't move fast enough for anybody in there. Any of the employees. They're going to tell you to hurry up. Move faster. Move faster. Kick your damn ass. I think when I get old, I hope to have enough money to hire some strapping young man to go do my shopping for me. I don't want one of my kids to do it. I want a hired employee who's hot. No, he doesn't have to be hot. Somebody that I can just tell, like, do this. Go to these stores and get this stuff. Because by then, they'll probably be in there with a paddle. And if you don't move fast enough, they're allowed to give you one swat on the backside. They'll just bring corporal punishment into the Costco, and it will be part of your membership. You have to pay if you don't want to get paddled. You have to have the executive membership, or they go paddle your ass. You got to show them your card. Yes, I just want to pay some strapping young lad to go do all of my shopping for me, so I don't have to deal with this. Go, bitch! Normally, I don't get that mean, but this light doesn't stay green very long, and then it stays red for a long time. I'm not trying to be rude, but I wouldn't have made that light if I hadn't honked at her. Sorry, I didn't mean to honk, but you were not moving. You were not paying attention. I've been honked at plenty of times. It hadn't hurt my feelings yet. I always feel bad. I do the little sorry wave. I duck down. Sorry. That's the universal sign for I fucked up. Okay, I'm going to go home and take a shower and enjoy the rest of my day. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. Happy Wednesday again. Whee! Don't look at me. That's the one I honked at. I hope you have a good day. I'll see you again soon.